Welcome to the Career Confusion to Clarity series, part number 3. If you are here today, it is because you are done standing still, debating between what you should or shouldn't do, and you are ready to level up and get on with your best life already. In part number 1, we began the process of shifting your energy from fear and impatience to trust and calm. In part number 2, we passed the torch from thinking your way to the answers to feeling your way to the answers. So if you missed either one of those videos, you will want to stop this one and watch those first. Okay, just quickly with a show of hands, have you ever made a decision in your life because you thought it's what you were supposed to do? Have you ever made a decision in your life because it's what everybody else was doing and it seemed like the obvious choice at the time? Have you ever made a decision in your life solely because it was the responsible thing to do or the right thing to do? We are brought up to follow the rules laid out in front of us by our parents, our teachers, and other authority figures. We are taught that they are right, and as children, we don't know how to think for ourselves. Therefore, we must be wrong. Adults know what's best for us. That's what we were raised to believe. And because we believe that other people, and mainly adults, know what's best for us, we grow up to continue following their rules. We grow up to continue following what they believe is best for us based on their own thinking, or better yet, limited thinking. And because we were never taught how to think for ourselves, we never stop long enough to even think, what if they don't know what path I should choose in life or what decisions to make? What if I'm in charge here? What if I actually know what's best for me and my life? Crazy concept, I know. Following the instructions of other people, seeking validation, conforming, fitting in to be like everyone else, striving to do the quote-unquote right thing, and never realizing our own unique worth leads to fear-based decisions. And you can smell the fear just by asking yourself why you've made a decision. Oh, well, I did that because I was scared my parents would be mad if I didn't. I took that job because I was afraid I wouldn't find anything else. I didn't do that thing because I was scared what people would think of me. I can't do that because I don't think I can. Nobody else has ever done it before me. Notice the lack of love, inspiration, excitement, confidence, and passion behind these statements. Here's the thing. We don't trust ourselves well enough to make bold decisions from love, inspiration, excitement, confidence, and passion because, again, we were never taught how. So out of fear of failure and making the wrong decisions, we look to other people to make those life decisions for us. We strip ourselves the responsibility and put it on somebody else. And if you were nodding your head to the questions I posed earlier, you know very well what the result of this is, what the result always is. Not feeling good about the decisions we've made because they were made from fear and outside opinions, resentment, bitterness, blame, dissatisfaction, and of course, confusion. Because we end up living a life that feels all wrong because it's based on somebody else's truth. But not even, because a lot of the time we take advice and guidance from people who aren't even living their own truth. And then, of course, we don't know how to get ourselves back out. We were never taught how to do so. We were never taught the tools. So then what happens is we go back to those same people. Tell me what to do to get out of this mess. Tell me what to do next. And then the cycle perpetuates. So first things first. You are the only person who ever knows what's best for you. You are the only person who holds the answers to your best life. You are in charge. You hold your truth, which means other people, your parents, your teachers, your grandparents, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend, your coach, your therapist, have no idea. And if you choose to adopt their rules and beliefs as your own without ever questioning them and without ever creating your own, you will continue to feel like something just ain't right. And I know that's a lot of responsibility all of a sudden. You're like, what? I actually have to take the steering wheel now of my life and make my own decisions? Yes, and it may seem scary at first if you're not used to it, but it's also 100% empowering. But before I get ahead of myself, let me give you some examples of common societal rules. Now, there are plenty of them, and they're all going to be unique to your upbringing, but here are a few. You must get good grades, go to the best college, and get a high-paying, stable job to be happy and successful in life. Pursuing a passion is irresponsible. Passions don't make full-time careers. Work is not supposed to be fun. You can't make a living doing something you love. Success is climbing the corporate ladder. You're too far along to change career paths now. You're too old to go back to school or to do that thing. You're too old to change directions. You can't quit until you've been at that job for at least a year. You have to do things you hate in life first, then you can enjoy your life. You don't know what's good for you. I know. I want you to really hear these statements and see them for what they really are. They are not facts. They are simply thoughts. They are simply beliefs that we adopt and take on as our own. Thoughts are nothing more than sentences in our minds, yet they hold all the power in determining the trajectory of our life. Isn't that amazing? So if I believe success is climbing the corporate ladder, where will that take me? To corporate. And it'll keep me in corporate even if it feels bad because my belief is keeping me there. That's why it's critical to change your beliefs first. If I believe that I'm too far along in my current job to change careers, what action does that drive? It keeps me exactly where I am, even when I can feel my soul dying inside and saying, but what about this thing that I really love and want to do? Sorry, soul, I was told that it's too late. That's what I believe. That's what I'm sticking to. You must identify all the rules you're currently following and then look at where this rule is leading you or not leading you. If it feels bad in your body to believe what you are currently believing, that means that your beliefs are not in alignment with the truth of who you are and what you actually believe for you in here. Your truth, your inner being, knows how spectacular you are. It knows your full potential and everything you deserve and everything you're capable of. It knows what you were put on this earth to do. It knows your deepest desires and preferences and personality and what you have to offer. It's the reason that when you have a great thought about you or about what's possible for your future, even if it's just for a second, it feels amazing. Because that is your truth. When you feel bad, those are lies from your fearful ego brain that's all consumed with pleasing other people, following the rules, and fitting in. So trap number 3 is old programming, old beliefs, following the outdated rules of other people that don't vibe, literally that don't sit on the same vibration with your truth. So the solution to this trap is to break the rules that don't feel good to you and create new beliefs that do feel good and true to you. That is how you break free from all the dissatisfaction and confusion that you're feeling and begin to head in the direction of your best life. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you and you're nodding along like, yep, this is me, and you are serious about cleaning up your confusion and getting on a path that excites you, I got you. This is literally my job. The application for my one-on-one coaching program is below. It's 3 months of private coaching. I cannot tell you how many people have gone through my program and said, I cannot believe how much money and time I've spent in therapy. This program is no fluff, just results. I'll see you next week.